What is self-doubt is all about. If you are seeing this video, means there is some self-doubt that you come across in your own life. So just ask yourself, what is the definition that you want to give it to? Did you really know what is the definition of self doubt? It is just a thing that it is not that you can't do anything or you can't do this or that thing. It's all about doubting the self. Self doubt is all about doubting the self. So when you are in this journey, when you want to do something in your life, these agents always come in our life, always come in our works. The first important question that you should ask yourself is about what is the root of the self doubt that is coming in your own life. What is the root of out of it? What is the root of it? Please just question yourself this about this. Okay. um, if I give you an example from my notes, I have my notes, like from where self doubt come. It can be come from our survival instinct, from our social nature, from our past experiences, from our comparison, from new challenges and family groups, that family tell us that you are not enough or you can't do this thing. If I give you my example, like filming this video right now, before this I had to I have to come across a lot of thing in my life to be on this camera and making this video, because the past journey is very different from the present one. So I want to do many things in my life, but that self doubt is also coming in my life. Everything that I've done till now, the self doubt agent is always come to just mess the things. It just mesh up everything. It just mesh up your whole goal, your whole dream goals. So it is very important to be control on it and converting it into a new concept. I will tell you about this in time. But yeah, like right now, all this thing that I tell you right now, it is just a thing that do a thing that we lose our confidence. We just lose everything about our own self. If I will give you an example, if I want to do something and if I get any failure, if I get any failure, my self doubt just come and tell me, this is what I'm telling you from long ago, that you can't do that. This is the self doubt, like this is the self doubt voice that we hear in our ears. So just ask yourself, like, because in my life I have very like the root, like in my life the root of my self doubt is coming from my, obviously from my surrounding peoples, and also from the comparison. Because whenever I do something, I just compare my thing with other people. That is a strong place where the self doubt, like from where the self doubt come. So this is the thing for me. But you can be for you, the scenario can be, your scenario can be different, that from where your self doubt come. So this is a topic that one of my subscriber the self doubt, so here I am with it. So I think it is a very great concept. It is a very great thing to work on our self doubt, because it is the one thing that bind like that bind us with a rope that is binded by our own self, and we know how to just open it up, but we don't do it because of that agent, because of that I can't see many people's creation because of this self doubt. Because people have, if I don't go out of my comfort zone and not fight with my self doubt, then I will not created this video. It is just one of my creation that I will not be familiar with it. So yeah, this is the first thing. And I will tell you, the self doubt is the sign you're jumping from one reality to another. And it is the same thing that I seen in my life every time when I go to do something. It's just a thing that I want to jump from one reality to another, and from where the self doubt come. So it is also a sign that you are going right in your life, you are going out of your comfort zone. And this is the sign, we don't have to be in this, we don't have to be bound by this agent, we don't we don't have to be that prison of this self doubt. We should fight with it and we should go beyond it, because this is the thing. If you once fight the self doubt, if you just once fight with it, there will be a free ground there for you to play, to play with your creation, to play with whatever thing that you want to do in your life. Just free yourself with everything. That self doubt uh, don't actually wants to be created by our own self. So I don't know what you want to make it happen, but see what emotional association you have about that thing or experience. uh, if nothing, then you are good to go. I will tell you about the emotional association, because in self doubt, I am giving you my example about this thing, that okay, I want to do YouTube video, or I want to write an article, and I really want to start this thing, I really want to create this thing, and I really want to post this thing on the social media. But the one thing that comes here was like, the first thing that you should see in your journey is that what is that emotional association. This emotional association is coming from our past experience. Okay, if I go to write my article, and if I have a bad past experience, where one tell me that your writing is not good, so when you will write second time, that same thought will gonna come, that same thing will gonna come to you and tell you that you can't do this. And that's how you lose your confidence and you lose your ideas that will come if you are in your own energy and want to create it. But this emotional association that is from our past experience really mess up all of our creation, all of our things. Like many time I see many peoples around me that has too many knowledge, they have so many talents inside them, and whenever I tell them that you can do this, you can do that, but somehow they can't. They don't agree at all. They don't agree that they can do it. So this is the very primary thing that we get from our childhood, from our generational thing, that we don't believe in our own self. you know just forget about our creation, but we don't believe in our own self. That is a very very important thing. So that's why knowing yourself is the very basic foundation of our life. If you know yourself, if you know your possibilities, if you know your strengths, you can go forward in your life. And this is how many people say know thyself philosophy is just work for, like, it worked for many people, and that's how everyone's journeys is just started. So like similarly, by knowing my own self, this journey has started, where I have no self doubt, where I am very ready. My subconscious mind, my nervous system is very regulated to give me that energy to be on that place, be on that thing, to create that thing, to create those things. So this comes when you have no self doubt, when you have no past emotional association, when you just clean it up. That's where you come up and you have no fear, you have no self doubt of anything. You can do anything in your life if you are in just that place. And this is the thing that I remind myself every day, that Diksha, you can do anything that you really want to do. So I tell myself that everything is possible for me, because I have no fear at all. This fear thing is just a thing that we get from our society, we get from our own parents. They have very little fear of like about everything. If we are getting late, if we go somewhere and we don't come to home for a second, if we late for a second or minutes, our parents are just get so fearful about our situation, like where we would be. So this is a very survival instinct that we carry our own self. We are in our fight and flight mode, where we are in the survival mode, and we have to go beyond this. If you want to really create something in your life, if you want to really want to do something in your life, you have to go beyond your survival mode. You have to be, because this is the primary thing that we get from our parents, from our families, and that's why we don't see many people creation, and that's why many people are consumer, not the creator. So yeah, see that emotional association that you have, like what thing you really want to do in your life, what thing you want to create, and that thing. Just resonate this concept with your own thing that you really want to do. See what is your past experience with it. If you have no past experience about it, then you are just good to go. Filming this YouTube video, I have no past experience, I have no negative past experience, and if I have any, I know how to deal with it. I'm very confident about it, that how I will deal with it. So I know about this thing. So you will come to this place, you will come to this thing where you are very clear about everything that you want to do, and if something uh, if something was not good, you know how to handle it. So filming this video, I have no emotional association or past experience with filming any videos, so there is a good to go thing for me. So also similarly, see what past experience you have about the things that you really want to do in your life. If you don't have any, just go on it, okay? Just create that thing. Like, this is the thing that I really want in my life, that I encourage people to, like, I want, like, I will tell you that you're awesome. You can create anything that you really want in your life, and you have that energy, you have that power to create anything that you really want to create in your life. Just believe me, I'm saying to you, okay? Just believe me, because I have nobody in my life that will gonna tell me this thing, that Diksha, you can do this, and like, this is like very emotional thing for me, but I want to really tell you that you can do anything that you really want to do in your life. Everything is possible for you. Just believe me, and just go on in that creation, go on that path that you really want to do, okay? Just believe this, believe my words. Okay, we demean our own self-worth by thinking, how can I do this or that? So this is a very very casual thing that we do with our own self every day. Whenever we get any opportunity, we say that, how can I do this, how can I do that? Because our self concept is not that strong. I have talked about self concept in my previous video, where I tell you that how self concept is very important in our life. Having a strong self concept, where this is where you don't have any fear, you get very confident about your own strength. So you should have that strong self concept about your own thing. If I tell you, I am not my journal, but I will show you that how I will add this here. So how I create my self image journal, and I read it every day, that I am this, and this is not the affirmation at all. This is a very convictional, this very convictional thing for me, that I really believe on my own self. So this is not the thing that I really see anywhere and I just copy. This is the thing that I convictionally very believe on. So this is the self image that I made for myself, that this is who I am. And this is where the how self concept is getting stronger and stronger, and you are going forward in your life with having no fear and be very confident in your life. So that's how you should write your own self image journal, and your self image thing that you will read every day when you wake up in the morning. So you will your subconscious mind will gonna be very used to it. This is the thing we do because our subconscious mind sometimes got like into the loop of unconscious cycle, where whatever we believe, we affirm many things, but it just get forget because we don't practice it in our own reality. So we have to be very real with it. We have to be practice that thing subconsciously. So our subconscious mind really know that okay, she's changing herself, so I have to change my own self. That is that it will gonna change its own cycle of thoughts, because every thought is coming from our subconscious mind. Like our own self concept, our self image are like subconscious mind is like is the root of our all self concept. So this is very important. If you really want to do something in your life and you came across self doubt many times, then your self concept is weak. You should make it stronger to go forward in your life and have confidence about the thing that you really want to do. Okay, so no matter okay, this is the next thing that I really want to tell you. It is about religion, like what religion you are, like it doesn't matter what religion are you from, but we all worship an ideal, okay, every day, but we never see that idol energy archetype inside our own self, okay. This is the thing that I really want to tell everybody, that whoever idol you have, whatever religion you are from and whatever ideal you worship every day, no matter you are Hindu, Muslim or Sikh, anything, but I really want to tell you that your ideal has so immense power. If you see its energy, because I am from Hindu religion, I will gonna tell you that our every 33 koti devta jo hamare hain, it is like very we have so many gods in our religion. So every god has a strong archetype that no one can fight with them. They are very strong, they have very strong archetype. So you should see your god archetype, because if you are worshipping them every day, then you should see that archetype inside your own self. If you are worshipping Hanumanji every time but you have not seen that strength inside you, then what is the what is the benefit of doing this? If you are worshipping an archetype, an ideal, then you should give it to your whole body, mind and soul to it, so you can get that archetype, so you can get that energy from that idol, because they are here in our in close to us because of that thing. They really want that we should adopt that thing, we should adopt their archetype to see our own self in that mirror and tell our own self that I can do anything. Okay, this is the deep thing. I will tell you, like many people, in my own life that I seen in the people, they worship Shivji and Ma Parvati. Okay, I will giving you an example, and they are worshipping Shivji as their chosen deity, chosen divine. Um, they their chosen divine is Shivji and Ma Parvati. So, but they have their deity and they think that, oh, I can do this, I have this fear, I have that fear. If my child was not come to home for more than 5 to 10 minutes, I will be fearful, I will be full of doubt, I will be full of worries, I will be full of anxiety. Then what is the meaning behind worshipping that idol? If you see, if you know who God, like who Lord Shiva is, then how can you think there is no dust of fear in his body? If you can see the Lord Shiva, there is no dust of fear in close to him. So how can you be that? If you are worshipping that idol, then you should have that archetype inside your own self, because that God really wants you to do that. So this is the thing that I really want to give an example about, that whatever idol you worship every day, just know how they are how they are very powerful, and how can you will be not, because you are the part of them, you are that. So how you can be very different to him? You are as himself, you and them are one. Just see this thing. If you are worshipping them every day, then you should worship that archetype inside your own self. You should practice that archetype. You should practice that archetype to come inside your own self. And I'm telling you because this is not the thing that I really want to tell in this self-doubt video, but from being an Indian, I see everyone's religion conviction is so strong. If you are Muslim, if you are Hindu, if you are Sikh, if you are belong from any religion in our own India, there is a strong conviction about every ideal we have in our own life. As an Indian, we are very strong believer. Every religion, I'm not talking about the one religion, I am talking about every religion people, that they are very have so strong belief, and it is so powerful for our own self to be like that. you know as an Indian, we know that how strong believer we are of our own idol. We celebrate every festival like that. So tell yourself, what is that one archetype that your ideal embody but you don't? Okay, see that thing, because this is the gap, because this is the thing where our conviction is very very strong, where our belief is very strong. So it will be easy to incorporate that thing in our own self and just work on it, and just embody that archetype in our own self to become like them, and to just create that one third thing as them. If they created whole universe, then we can just do that one third part of it. We can have it, we can do that thing. So conviction of thought really matter. So that's why I tell you this topic, because our conviction of thought really matter in self-doubt also. Because people have self-doubt because their conviction of thought about their own self is not that strong. That's why they get the self-doubt inside their own self. So give your self doubt a new definition, that okay, I am trying. If I get any failure, then it means that I am trying, I am doing something, I am creating this, and there is no worry if you don't get that type of result that you really want, because you are in the way, you are trying. Just tell yourself that, and you have that your own definition of self doubt. Like how you are converting it into a thing that work for you. You are you are transmuting your definition, you are transforming your definition of self doubt right now. Okay, you just have to do that. You have to just transform your definition, so your conviction of thought will be like that, and your overall being will gonna be like that in some days or in some months. Okay, if you try something but you get failure, it doesn't mean you are not good enough. It can be mean that you lack some technique or knowledge to not able to do it. If I am trying if I'm trying filming this video, if I am uploading it in the YouTube but I didn't get any result out of it, means that there is nothing wrong in me, but it can be possible that I am making some mistake in the process. That can be possible. So this is the thing that you have to see in your own self, that don't doubt yourself, don't sabotage yourself about that you can't do this, you can't do that, but tell yourself that there can be a knowledge, there can be a technique that I am lacking right now, that I have to learn, and I will be good to go. Okay, and the solution of self doubt, if you see all my previous video, that is all the solution you can embody if you have any self doubt, and you will clear this after seeing it. This is my guarantee to you, because I have the manifesting video, I have that believers video, I have that self concept video. They are just basics of conquering the self doubt. They are just foundation of our life that we have to work on, so we are good to go. Okay, you just have to see this as there is no mistake in your vessel that you are made of. The mistake can be in the solution you are making. Can it be some ingredient is lacking? That's it. you know if you're telling yourself that I can't do this, or this thing get feel, so that's why I have so much self doubt in my life, because every time when I going to do this thing, I get failure. It can be possible that the mixture, the solution that you are making, there can be an ingredient that are like lacking, that you have to know what is that ingredient and just work on it, so you can mix it in your solution and good to go, and your self doubt will gonna be crumble. Okay, do something with proper preparation. Get that course, learn that thing, understand that concept well. And okay, I will give you an example. I have so much self doubt when I am a beginner designer, because I get a client. He was very rude. Obviously, he was very rude at the time. I was a beginner. I was just 3-4 months practicing my skills and everything. So at that time I have so much self doubt about my own self, because he says something about my design that it is not good. And from that I get so much self doubt about my own skill, about my own confident on my skill. But from that point I get to know that there is many things that I have to learn in the path, like in the forward path, that I have to learn. There are many courses, there are many things that I right now I have to learn it. Okay, I tell this myself at that time that Diksha, you have to work on this thing, you have to learn this thing, you have to learn that thing. But that client really give me that insight that I have to work on. So that is how you have to convert that self doubt cycle, that if you are doing something but it is not working, there can be a thing that is um, lacking in your process, that you have to do, that you have to learn, and just you after that you will good to go. So that's how you have to conquer the self doubt. So if you create that thing, just send it to your friends and your family, so you can have their opinions also on your creation, so you can so their words will be a confident thing, like their words, their appreciation of words will gonna give you that strength, that confidence to move forward in your path. So best of luck for your thing that you really want to do in your life. And just remember, the self doubt is not a big evil thing, it's just a thing that you are lacking right now, and it is a good sign that you're going out of your comfort zone. Because many people are the consumer because they are in their comfort zone, but if you go beyond your comfort zone, that's how the creator born. Okay, um, the creator that is inside you will gonna born if you go out of your comfort zone. That's it. There is no big thing in the self doubt, it's just a thing that is our foundational thing is not clean right now. Okay, there are many things in our foundation that is not right till now, that is not cleaned right now. So we have to see everything in our foundation of being, what is that part we are lagging, what is that part that we have to clean right now. Okay, that's the thing. So best of luck for your journey.